We will demand an end to authoritarianism. We will demand the rule of equitable law. And we will demand democracy. And if we don't get it, we will be loud. Tuba? Tuba? Oh, you put it down. All right. There'll be a tuba later. We will disrupt, which is what a walkout is. If this administration wants to break democratic norms, then we will break our norms that keep them in power. Yes. We're going to walk out of our homes and our businesses and our schools today, and we will stand together and say, not today, and not in West Hartford. I was raised in a family of Holocaust survivors. My grandparents taught me about fascism and authoritarianism, and they taught us that if they can take one person off the streets, they can take anyone off the streets. If they can suspend due process for one person, they will suspend due process for every person. And if they can disappear one parent and tear gas one baby in a car and break one set of car windows and deport one green card holder, if they can tell one ICE agent that he is immune from prosecution and shoot one peaceful protester in the head in her own car, they will do any of it to any of us. When we sit by and let them dehumanize our neighbors, we're not just sacrificing our own future safety, we are also sacrificing our own humanity. Now, they joke about our white wine mom activism, but it is past time to use our privilege to protect those at risk. We must use our voices, our power, our privilege, and our presence. And while it is cold here, it is colder in Minnesota, and it is icier in Minnesota. So if they can do it, we can do it.
Support the illegals.
Let's be louder. Where's our tuba? We're going to be joined on this stage today by elected officials, and I want them to hear our anger, and hear our fear, and hear our resistance. Senator Richard Blumenthal will be joining us next, and he asked to address this crowd today. Senator, I want to thank you for being here to witness our walkout, and I hope you hear how unwilling we are to surrender. Wait, listen. Stephen Miller yesterday asked us to surrender, and I hope the senator hears how frustrated we are with the Democratic leadership. Because to walk out is to say this is not business as usual. We are facing authoritarianism, and we deserve officials who will face it with us, who will name it instead of backing down, and that is the message we will ask the senator to take back to his colleagues in the Senate. Now, for the first time in history, I think this protest actually started a few minutes early. So, Senator, if you're not yet out here, does anybody see the senator? All right, in that case, my friend Jillian, come on over. Everyone, this is Jillian Gilchrist.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm Jillian Gilchrist, State Representative from West Hartford, and I want to know whose country is this? Ours. Whose country? Our country. Whose country? Our country. You got that right. Donald Trump is cruel. He is dangerous. And he is destructive. Using ICE as his own paramilitary to terrorize our communities. Bombing Venezuela for oil and now threatening Greenland. Taking away vital services and then using the hunger of the Americans to threaten blue states. He needs to be stopped. Donald Trump needs to be impeached, and we need to hold his enablers accountable. But I also want Democrats who have a vision we can go as America, who we can be, which is why I am running for Congress. I am challenging the sitting congressman who has been in office since 1999 because I am not willing to wait for things to be different. I believe in an America where the needs of the people come before the profit of the wealthy. I believe in America where people can access the health care they need when they need it. I believe in an America that values our environment and will do everything we can to protect it. And I believe in an America that respects women. In the workplace, in the military, and to make our own decisions about our reproductive health care, including abortion. And here's a crazy idea. Why don't we respect women by holding rapists accountable, including the President of the United States, Donald Trump? And so I believe we can get there. This is our country. This is our America. So keep showing up, keep speaking out, and together we need to elect people who feel our same sense of urgency, who will work day in and day out for a future that belongs to all of us. Thank
We are here today because what is happening in Minnesota and around the country is not normal and it is not acceptable. In Minnesota, we are seeing a dangerous power grab. Democratic governance is being pushed aside. Elected leaders are losing their voice. This is an attempted government takeover that ignores the will of the people and treats democracy as a problem, not the foundation of our government. And let's be clear, there is nothing democratic about dragging people from their homes, kidnapping people off the street, or using violence to silence communities. That is not governance. That is oppression.
I agree.
This didn't start in Minnesota, and it won't end there. History shows us how this starts. It begins with one state, one excuse, and one so-called emergency. Power becomes concentrated, dissent is punished, and rights are taken away. Suddenly, what once seemed impossible becomes real. That is why today is important. January 20th should represent the peaceful transfer of power, but undermining elections isn't peaceful. Silencing opposition isn't lawful. And using government power to crush democracy isn't patriotic. People are walking out today because we refuse to
just regular politics. We won't stay silent while freedoms are taken away little by little. Silence lets power grow stronger. Silence lets rights disappear. Silence is how democracy fails. Today, we're loud, we're visible, and we're united. We stand with the people of Minnesota. We stand with every community under threat. Here in West Hartford, we're sending a message that can't be ignored. You can't take over our government. You can't rule without consent. You can't dismantle democracy without facing resistance. This walkout matters because democracy only survives when people are willing to stand up for it. Democracy doesn't defend itself. We do. And I was told that I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Town Councilor Tiffany McGinnis. Thank
And now, Senator Richard Blumenthal.
Hello, Connecticut! Hello, Connecticut! Hello, America! America is with us today. Believe me, America knows what's at stake here is not just Minneapolis, not just Minnesota. It is all of America. I am proud to stand with you today to say, no kings, hands off our Constitution. Donald Trump, you cannot. And we are here today to make trouble. We're going to make good trouble. We're going to make trouble for Kristi Noem. Kristi Noem must go. And I will assure you, I'll do everything I can in Washington to make sure Kristi Noem goes, and Tash Patel and Pam Bondi. They all must go. We know from the Civil Rights Movement. We know from the Civil Rights Movement that nonviolence works, that protest works. And we know from John Lewis, good trouble works. When he walked across the Edmund Pettus Bridge, he was met with violence from people who wore badges, just like what is happening in Minneapolis. And he countered that hatred, that violence, with exactly the kind of nonviolence that we are seeing in Minnesota. He countered it with love. He countered hate with love. He countered violence with peaceful protest. That is why we're here today. That's why we're going to say, hands off our liberty. And let me just say finally, Martin Luther King said, the arc of justice is long, but it bends toward justice. The arc of justice is long, but it bends toward justice. And we will bend it. We will bend that moral arc toward justice. You are here to say no to ICE, no to money for ICE. If it continues this kind, we will win in the end because of you, because of the people of America who are on our side. Thank you for being here today. Thank you. Hands off our liberty. We are the greatest nation in the world because we are a nation of immigrants. And we will win over hate with love. Thank you all.
Okay. All right, you ready to sing? All right, let's do it. This is from the Civil Rights Movement, from the Vietnam War, from a lot of movements. It's in different songs. You'll catch on real fast. It's called "Ain't Gonna Let Nobody." Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching down the freedom land. All right, you got it? Let me hear ya. Here we go. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching down to freedom land. Brutality, here we go. Ain't gonna let no brutality turn me around. Let me hear ya. Turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let no brutality turn me around. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching down to freedom land. Trump ain't gonna let no Trump turn me around. Let me hear ya. Turn me around, yeah. Turn me around. Ain't gonna let no Trump turn me around. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching down to freedom land. Fear ain't gonna let no fear turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let no fear turn me around. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching down to freedom land. ICE ain't gonna let no ICE turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let no ICE turn me around. Gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching down to freedom land. All right, last time, ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Let me hear ya. Gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Keep on walking, keep on talking, marching down to freedom land. I think my fingers are not working, so we'll do it without the guitar. All right, this is kind of a different kind of thing, but I want us to sing also to each other. Because if we don't stand by each other, that's how we're going to make it through, is going to stand by me, stand by you, okay? So I know you know it. Here we go. Get out. Yeah, I don't... Oh, when the night has come, you can clap, and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light you'll see. Good, all right. So long as you stand by me. And oh, my friends, just stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Just as long as you stand by me. And when the sea that we look upon should tumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble to the sea. Hey, where's my rhythm section? Well, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. Turn to each other while we sing this. Oh, my friends, just stand by me. Yes, stand by me. Just as long as you stand by me. And that's what we're going to do. Thank you.
We are not going to forget Renee Nicole Floyd. I'm going to share
Don't be law enforcement.
We are not going to forget Renee Good. And I'd like to share a poem written by Amanda Gorman in honor of Renee Good. You might remember Amanda Gorman. She was the country's first youth poet laureate. And if you watched President Biden's inauguration, you heard her share a poem. This poem is called For Renee Nicole Good, Killed by ICE on January 7th, 2026. They say she is no more, that there her absence roars, blood blown like a rose, iced wheels flinched and froze, now bear riot of candles, dark fury of flowers, pure howling of hymns. If for us she arose, somewhere in the pitch deep of our grief crouches our power. The howl where we begin, straining upon the edge of the crooked crater of the worst of what we've been. Change is only possible in all the greater when the labor and bitter anger of our neighbors is moved by the love and better angels of our nature. What they call death and void, we know as breath and voice. In the end, gorgeously endures our enormity. You could believe departed to be the dawn when the blank night has so long stood. But our bright fled angels will never be fully gone when they forever are so fiercely good. Your noise is great, but can we have a moment of silence, please? Thank you.
All right, West Hartford, now we walk. Following the band. Band? There they are. You guys blended in. See the trombone. We are going to walk down to Farmington. We're going to cross the road here at Memorial, walk down to Farmington, down to LaSalle, and circle back. We will be led by a number of members of the clergy of our community behind the band. And when we come back, If you're still warm enough, A.G. Tong will be here to address us. Thank you. Band, take it away.
Got a lot of editing to do, huh?
Gotta get in front.
You're good. Don't knock over the hill.
I don't want to.
What organization are you from?
West Hartford Community Interactive.
Oh, okay.
We're the community station.
Okay, yeah, because I'm here from a Spanish language media outlet.
Oh, okay. We're live streaming on at WHCI. That's our YouTube.
Okay. All right, good to know.
Oh my God.
I can only
That's all. He said, you watched the rehearsal. I did. I met with him yesterday. Yeah. We didn't talk about it.
Better for you to stay on.
Dad, you sure that's a good idea? I'm not doing it.
I brought a microphone. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I did. And you can't justify that. That's like saying a girl wore a skirt and a shirt today. Like, does that matter? Does that matter?
Good. How are you?
All right, Emily from League of Women Voters
Oh,
and
yes,
other community
yes.
things. Yeah, nice
Yes,
to see
yes.
you. Thank you for
Hey, how
documenting.
are you?
Did you get us out there? Did you get us?
Yeah, we live streamed. And then the screen is still going. They're walking with you.
Okay.
And then I don't know. And then if do you think Tong's gonna make it?
Yeah. Oh, is he running late? Is that the idea?
Well, they said
They're hopeful here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
They're hopeful.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I hope so too.
so. I'm hanging out here.
Okay, see if he, yeah.
Well, so we can back up.
I hope so. That'd be great.
That would be great. Yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah. I was glad they had one in West Hartford because I was planning on the Hartford one.
I know. I'm so glad we're having one here. Me too. Because last time I was in the feed from Hartford Access, but then they didn't go. Oh. So, like whoever was gonna do it didn't like something happened.
Yeah.
And they didn't do it. And I'm like calling them like, where's your stream? Where's your stream?
Wherever you go, just go.
As long as you go, right? community access surrounded in the protest movement. Right. Like whenever there's something on our side, like we get there, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Because
You have to, yeah, and
right?
Everyone
Like,
has to
it's
have
just
knowledge.
crazy that there's no. I think. Earlier, how to read your how to read your energy. So, and then after that, one meeting, and then apart. So they're like hoping.
What's that? Oh.
Yeah.
Plug it in again here.
Yeah.
There we go. Right after.
The America Exposed
There we go.
on Farmington Avenue. That's a really nice place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went there in September and sat outside. That's also very nice. And it was really nice. And the coffee was great. Okay, well, I have a friend who works here.
Can you point the YOLO toward me? Just so I can tilt it, just so I can see it. Thanks. Yeah, I have one of them. Why did I decided I looked into it. Oh. Is it still frozen? Still frozen? Yeah, go ahead and see if that fixes it. If not, pop it out here and then pop it back in. Oh, good, good. This is great, yeah. We're on it. And then we can start. Yeah, we can start on.
Right.
We got there about 20 minutes late, so.
I got it. You get it, I'll get it too.
Thank you, officer.
Let's see if I can get a rotated one again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
WHCI on YouTube.
What's that?
WHCI on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, close enough? Yeah. And then a couple of our leaders, just took this ball and ran with it. Hello! Right? Community organizing at its roots, right? Like dressed as this. Then I went to shorts and oh yeah. And we went from working the same office together and she actually went to
Neighbors, welcome back from your walk. Where did you lose the band?
Oh, it's a great surrender.
Yeah, punished.
Going to help these people at the hospital
In just a moment, we are going to welcome the Attorney General of the state of Connecticut up to speak. But I'm encouraging critical mass to gather first. I mean, sir, you can come up. We welcome you whenever. He's right, it's really cold up here.
Yeah.
Folks on the sidewalk, if you want to gather closer in, we have one last speaker who's going to be joining us. It's warmer the closer you get to the building. Can you tell when I'm lying? All right, and now it is my absolute pleasure to welcome the crowd's favorite, the AG, William Tom.
Thanks for that setup. I better not suck then. How's everybody doing? Nobody's cold. We're ready to fight. So thank you all for walking out today. I was in the legislature fighting the epidemic of youth vaping and illicit cannabis products, so I couldn't walk out. So that's why I'm a little bit late, but it's so great to be with all of you. Not great to be commemorating 1 year later, but let me take you back 24 hours. Yesterday we celebrated the life of a great man who changed this world, not like this current man, but who changed the face of not just America and of this world and took us out from, in part, from the shadow of segregation and Jim Crow and hate and discrimination. Unfortunately, we are tumbling backwards down that hill again. We tried to get to the mountaintop, but it has been a real struggle. And I remarked yesterday that when I woke up, I thought of the 15-year-old Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You guys know about the 15-year-old Martin Luther King? When he was 15, he went to where? Simsbury, I understand, for 2 summers. To pick tobacco in the tobacco fields that are still here in Connecticut. And I'm told there are families tied to the Baptist Church, African American families in Hartford, whose parents and grandparents had some relationship with the King family and were told to look after young Martin when he was here. And in this moment, I think you have to ask yourself, what would Dr. King think if he were here today? And I think he would look out on those tobacco fields today, yes, here in Connecticut. And he would see people that are maybe different than him, that have a different story. He would see immigrants. He would see people probably who are undocumented or have a complicated immigration story. He would see black faces, but black faces from Jamaica and the Caribbean who come here seasonally to Big Tobacco. And even though he would see people who have a different experience than him, he would say, those are my people. Those are our people, and we have to go out and fight for them. And so 1 year later, we have to recommit to this fight because so much is happening. So many people are getting hurt. And I'm here with one simple message. Although so many people have been hurt, so many families have a target on their backs, some people have died. I am not afraid. And none of us will bend the knee to this man. Now that doesn't mean that at times I'm not scared. How can you not be scared watching Renee Good in her SUV, a mom of 3, I have 3 kids, a mom of 3 gets shot in the face 4 times, for what? For what? There is utterly no justification, no reason for her death. And so it scares us, but I am not afraid. The scariest thing, actually, Renee Good is, it's horrific. But one of the scariest things I have seen in my work is when the President of the United States tried to take food off of people's tables at Thanksgiving and to take away SNAP and the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program and literally take food out of the mouths of children in Connecticut in need. That was scary.
Fuck you, Trump!
But I am not afraid because I sued him and I stopped him and we are beating Donald Trump every single day. I am not afraid. I am not afraid because Albert Chen-Chi's son came here in the late 1960s to work at Colt. He was a ballistics engineer. And eventually he brought his daughter, Nancy Tong, from Taiwan. She went to Hartford Public High. She met my dad, they opened a Chinese restaurant, and they bought a house on the boulevard. I am not afraid because my grandparents ran for their lives from the Japanese and the communists. They never saw their parents again. They went through hell, but they found their way. They scraped and they clawed and they persevered and they survived, and they found their way, of all places, to West Hartford, Connecticut. My father, homeless, effectively abandoned, on the streets, found his way to be a cook in a Chinese restaurant in Bloomfield. That's where it started for him. My mom came here, didn't speak the language. She and my dad got together, opened a Chinese restaurant in Hartford, then in Wethersfield, and she carried me and my 4 sisters to term on her feet.
an immigrant businesswoman, 7 days a week, 12 to 15 hours a day, so I could stand here today. I am not afraid, because compared to what they went through, I have no right to be afraid. I have an obligation to fight every single day like they did, for every inch, for my family and for yours. So let me just close by saying 1 year later, they have come for many of us and they will keep coming. So many of us in this crowd have a target on our backs. If you're an immigrant, the son or daughter of immigrants, if you're a member of the LGBTQ+ community, if you just want to get health care for your kid, if you're a woman, if you're a teacher, a firefighter, police officer, so many of us have a target on our backs. They are coming for us, and they are going to keep coming. But my message to Donald Trump is this: if you come to Connecticut, you are going to have to come through me and all of us, and we are not afraid of you.